Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to take a look at some of the newest mods that have come out recently. So let's cut this intro short and get straight into the mods. The first mod on this list is probably one of my favorites, and it's the mod Constellation Magic. Now usually I'm not really an avid magic user within the game. However, this mod makes the use of magic very fun and diverse to me personally. Constellation Magic adds 4 new spells into the game, which requires various proficiencies in the use of magic. The spells themselves are a sort of fiery spell combination, and all the spells can be found within the game and are integrated seamlessly into leveled lists, so they can be either found within the game world or bought from vendors, which is very nice. I would definitely recommend you check out this mod if you're playing as a mage, since it gives you a set of very cool spells. However, keep in mind that they can be quite overpowered, which makes them use a lot of magicka too. Next up is another one of my favorite mods, and it's called Witcher Signs. Now if you played the Witcher games, this mod will probably be very familiar to you. As mentioned before, you can now use the Witcher spells from the games, then this mod adds the Igni, Ard, the Irden, Quen and Axii spells, and all these spells can be either obtained via console commands or the add item menu, or you can craft them at the forge for a relatively cheap cost. Furthermore, I would also recommend you use the Witcher Signs animations mod in tandem with this, so you can become the next Witcher too. The next mod is probably one of the most revolutionary tools to enhance Skyrim's combat, and is now the successor to Dynamic Animation Replacer. Open Animation Replacer by Urshin is, as mentioned before, the successor to Dar, and improves and enhances a lot of things compared to the Dar mod, and it even adds new features as well. Open Animation Replacer is now an SKSE plugin which is backwards compatible with Dar animations, so you don't have to worry about your combat setup being lost or not working properly anymore. Furthermore, the mod now offers an in-game menu from which you can edit, disable or enable certain conditions or animations, which is very convenient as well. Furthermore, you can also enhance the animation limit, which is now capped at 32,000 animations, and you can double that virtually. Furthermore, there's a lot of more things to edit and tweak with the in-game menu, which is also very convenient and makes it a lot more user-friendly compared to Dynamic Animation Replacer, which was always a little bit hard to work with if you wanted to replace certain animations or conditions, which can now be made a lot more easier and convenient for the modder, I would say. For further information, I would suggest you take a look at the Nexus page of the mod and get a better understanding of what the mod does and how it functions, and get more information about Open Animation Replacer. So yeah, I would definitely recommend you give this mod a try and check it out. It's, in my opinion, a lot better than Dynamic Animation Replacer, so yeah. The next upcoming mod is called Dynamic Female Ledge Sitting Animations by Son Urbane. This mod includes 3 new dynamic ledge sitting idols, which were ported from the Legendary Edition of the game. These animations will play on female NPCs or player characters, depending on their outfits or lack thereof. If you want to use these animations on the player character, you will need the mod Dovahkiin Kenleen, which allows you to access these idle markers. Usually in the vanilla game, idle markers are only accessible to NPCs. However, with the Dovahkiin Kenleen mod, this changes and the player character can use these animations as well, which makes this whole thing a bit more immersive and, in my opinion, realistic as well. What I like about this mod is that all the animations have a nice subtlety to it, making them seem more lively and immersive. As mentioned before, some of the animations depend on the outfits you're wearing, so if you wear light clothing or armor, the animations will look different compared to wearing heavy armor, giving this a bit more immersion, which is always a welcome feature into the game. Have you ever wondered what happened to Belethors Sister within the game? Well, look no further, because now you can embark on an epic journey to find his sister and even take over his store as well with the mod Belethors Sister by W. Skeever. This mod lets you, as mentioned before, take over his store and even profit off of it in the long run. The mod offers 2 main quests in which you have to look for his sister, and 3 radiant quests which will pay out a weekly dividend, making you rich in the long run. Furthermore, the mod does neither edit nor remove any vanilla records, making this mod very user-friendly and compatible too. However, it requires you to have your favorite NPC, Nazim, as well as other NPCs in Whiterun to be alive, otherwise you cannot finish this quest. So what are you waiting for? Now you can finally get revenge on one of Skyrim's most disliked NPCs. The next mod is a newly released companion mod made by Almighty SE. This mod adds the companion Lyssia to the game. Lyssia is a voiced companion with a small little quest alongside with her. What's interesting about this mod is that all the voice dialogue is made by AI, which is quite interesting. And it shows that AI voice lines are becoming more prevalent within the modding community. Furthermore, the mod offers all the regular features you would find for companion mods, such as sandboxing, customizing outfits and clothes, a summoning spell, and setting a home location. To find Lyssia, you need to go to the destroyed house near the Western Watchtower in Whiterun. In my opinion, this is a very good companion mod, and the use of AI voice lands makes this mod very unique as well, and it leaves a lot of room for further updates to increase more voice lands or make the character a bit more unique and interesting without having to rely on voice actors, which is pretty cool in my opinion. So yeah, give this mod a try if you want to check it out. It's kind of unique and yeah, it's pretty nice.
Is commendable. I would be honored to have you by my side. Excellent. Name yourself, stranger, before we continue this conversation. It is not to my liking. Henceforth, you shall be known to me simply as the Guardian.
And the last mod on this list is called Bow Rapid Combo V3 by Smooth. Skyrim's archery has always been something that has been an acquired taste, especially in vanilla Skyrim. Like most vanilla combat, archery too has been a rather clunky and unpolished experience, whether it be the animations or the whole movement in general. However, with this newly released Bow Rapid Combo system by Smooth, bow combat has now been more polished and fun than with this mod. Now bow combat features actual combos and puts a lot more emphasis on the tools of an archer, namely daggers and obviously bows as well. Instead of just pressing one mouse click, you can now perform combos with daggers by assigning it to different buttons, which then give you a variety of combos to play around with. As mentioned before, being an archer also gives you the ability to perform combos with daggers as well, and these are implemented within the mod, so the animations can be used for these daggers specifically, giving it a bit more variety and a proper way to use the animations too. All in all, I feel that this mod is probably the most intricate and sophisticated way to make bow combat more fun, and it actually makes role-playing as an archer a very viable and fun option compared to vanilla. And that's it for today. Hopefully there are some new mods which you can now use to extend your mod list and even improve your next playthrough. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel, and also don't forget to check out the mods in the description. With that said, I will hopefully see you in the next video. Have a great day and take care.